with another video. Now, this is a little bit of a different video than normal. Normally when you do makeup tutorials, you use products that you generally like or that you love. But in this video, I was inspired by Amy Macedo. I believe that's how you say her name. She's a beauty guru, and she's from Canada too. Same here. And she did a video the other day of using all products that she does not like. Now, it could be reasons that they just didn't work for her skin, or the product wasn't just right for her, or she just doesn't like it at all. So I was inspired by her to do this video, and I will show you all the products using mostly a full face of makeup with products that I just don't really like, that just don't work for me. So anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, so I already moisturized my face and put lip balm on. So the first thing that I'm going to use is this Rimmel Clean Finish foundation in 120 Ivory. The reason that I don't like this particular product is because it actually oxidizes really bad on me. So like at first it's an okay, it looks okay, but then it completely oxidizes and then I just look ridiculous for the rest of the day. And also, I don't like the fact that it does not have a pump. It has this was so that you can slap on your foundation. And I'm just going to take a beauty sponge. This is the Real Techniques one. And let me just grab another. That's the wrong side. I also feel like that this can cake up really quick. It is a little bit thicker of a consistency, as you saw how thick it was coming out of the packaging, but it just, yeah, it completely oxidizes on my skin. See, the thing is that it's thick, but it's not heavy coverage. There's just doesn't work for me. Next product I'm going to go into is I don't necessarily hate this product, I just think that there are better products out there, and it's the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. Like, the coverage is okay, it's not fantastic. It's supposed to be a corrector and a concealer in one, so over time it's supposed to improve your skin, and I find it hasn't done anything. Again, like, the coverage isn't terrible. It's not a heavy coverage, so it's easy to blend out. But I just find it hasn't improved my skin whatsoever. Now, I'm going to set my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is liked by most people. I'm mixed feelings about it because I find it cakes really bad under my eyes, and yet it's supposed to be mattifying, but within 20 minutes my nose gets ridiculously oily. And the thing is I'm not super oily. I'm about combination sensitive skin. I'm not really oily. Like, I get a little oil in the T-zone, but I find it doesn't mattify. Like, my nose just seems to produce almost like oil excessively. So no matter how much I put on, I use blotting sheets like later on in the day, but it just, like, that works better, the blotting sheets, over this powder. But if I put this powder under my eyes, it just cakes like it's nobody's business. The more I've put the powder, like, I can feel the product underneath my skin, and I can feel it just, it's almost sitting over top, but it's not doing anything. At least that's what it does with me. Again, like, I'm not saying these are bad products, but this is personally what all of these do to me. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to highlight. Now, when in the winter time, for the longest time when I worked at Sally Beauty, I found this little gem perfect for my highlight because I am so fair in the winter. Like, even in the summer, you can still see my veins in my arms and into my chest, but in the winter, it's very, very visible. So I found the only thing that I can use for a highlight was this eyeshadow, and it's by Femme Couture. It's their Mineral Effects Baked Eyeshadow, and it's in the color, I spoke about it in a couple of my videos. I will not remember the name because it is not on the back of here, because it got rubbed off. Gold something. Gold. I always say Gold Digger, and then I'm like, no, it's not Gold Digger. Anyways, this color. And I really do like it as a highlight in the winter. The only thing that has happened since I started using it is I ended up getting texture up here, so my skin was too sensitive. Hey guys, editing Hannah here. The reason I don't show the blush in the next clip is because I don't hate the blush, but it was pointless to put in the video. But I do use the Tarte Sweet Blush. So the next product I'm going to use in this tutorial is NYX Blush in Taupe. Now I know it's a favorite for most people, and I love the color for contouring, especially when I'm super fair in the winter. Like, it's good for my contour color almost all year round, but especially in the winter, it's fantastic. But the reason that it's in this video is because every single one that I've had has shattered, and I don't drop my products normally. It shatters, and it turns into this fine milled powder. Like, if I could just put it in one container and use it as a loose powder for contour, would be great, but it's just every single one I've ever had, no matter at what stage that I've had it, whether if it was like halfway done or if I just bought it, it just seems to shatter. Contour with, I guess I should be telling you the brushes I've been using. For my highlight, I was using the BH Cosmetics 125 brush. For blush, it was just a blush brush from mymakeupbrushset.com. Now I'm using a BH Cosmetics 128. Alright, and now just taking it's just a blending brush from Still Spa, whatever it is. So this is a blending brush that I'm using to contour my nose and underneath the lip to give it more of a pout, and it's just made a mess everywhere. Stupid thing. I'm going in with the Maybelline Smokes palette. Now this was super popular when it first came out because it was the first time that the drugstores really did a palette, besides like quads and whatever. And at the time, this was the only one available at any store, was this one. And I bought it because, why not? And I have used this a couple of times. Like, you can tell that I've made a few dents and what you would call it. And I have made a few dents in it, obviously. I've used this a couple of times because when you pour, you just work with what you got. And the thing is the dark colors are so pigmented, they're lovely, but it's when you get into the lighter colors, like I'm swatching this pink, and that's me really, really trying. Then swipe. Like, there's no color payoff, but when you go in with the darker color, for example, this brown color, I like to use actually for my eyebrows. I love it for my eyebrows. And, I mean, that's not great to swatch, but I mean, it's better than the pink. It's extremely inconsistent, and I think that's what I'm trying to get at, is that they're really inconsistent. Okay, so let's get back into doing the eyeballs with this palette. Primer that I necessarily... I don't have a primer that I necessarily hate, but half the time I don't really use a primer anyways, and I have used primers with these, and it still doesn't do much with them. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this color here, because why not? And I'm going to apply it all over my eyelids. And now I'm trying to pick up a lot of product. So as you can see, my brush is filled, legitimately filled with product. And I'm going to apply it. Can you tell that I've done anything? This color here, this gray color. So now I'm going to go in with this navy color. Absolutely hate this. I've used it once. I've never used it again. It's by Real Colors. You can get it at Sally's, at least in Canada you can. I used to work at Sally's, so I bought a lot of stuff from there. But it's the Real Colors Graphic Eyes Jumbo Eyeliner Pen. So, I mean, packaging is normal. And you'd think looking at this, it's cool looking because it has a flat side. It's like a calligraphy pen where it has a flat side. I don't know if it's focusing, but it has a flat side and then a rounded side and like a point. So it's supposed to make it easier for wings and, you know, more detailed because you can go in with really thin lines. Now this is just so bad. Like, there's not enough pigmentation in the first place, but it's just awkward to use. I've used it once and I've never used it again, but hi, me again. So real quick, I don't have a clip of what brow product I use, but it's the Ardell Brow Pomade in medium brown. Basically, I don't like it because it wrecks all my brushes. It dried out super quickly, even though I had made sure that the seal was on tight so that the lid was on tight enough so it wouldn't dry out. Anyways, that's why I hate the product, and plus it pulls at my eyebrows and it freaking hurts. Anyways, back to the video. Alright, so yeah, so the Sally Girl liquid lipstick, and it's just really tiny. These were only $1.29? $39? I don't know. But this is in the color Candy Coated. Bam! Oh no, I was wrong. This does bleed. And it's the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Knockout Defining Lift and Fan Mascara in 10 Black. Now this is just a deluxe sample size, and the only reason that I don't like this is because it irritated my eyes. Hence why I'm doing this pretty much very last in the video before before a setting spray that I'm going to use that I just don't like. Anyway, so the last thing that I am going in with is this Femme Couture Get Locked Makeup Setting Spray. Now this is, I don't know, it's a weightless setting mist, prevents makeup from smudging, running, or fading. Revolutionary formula helps lock in your makeup for hours. Skin doesn't feel sticky or tight. I feel like this is almost oily, and it's really sad. Took it away. Anyways, so that was my full face of products I don't like makeup routine. Again, I didn't use lashes because I'm just going to take this off anyways. Right after this video, I'm going to wash this. probably edit my video and upload it to YouTube. I will see you next time. Bye.